So this is the grand finale. This is the December 2022 recap. And it was, I wrote this just this week. It's Friday or Saturday. I wrote this maybe around Tuesday or something. And when I read it back to myself, I knew that I had unlocked another level. I feel infinitely more capable of doing what I now have come to realize I'm here to do. I needed to become one with and familiar with how to use my superpowers. Because to save the world, you need to be a superhero. And spirituality and the journey that one travels when seeking spiritual truth, when finished, will unlock within you what seems to be superpowers, but really they're just universal laws that within the vibratory field that you're in or the realm, not many people get to. So, they're superpowers because most people cannot unlock them because most people cannot travel the journey thoroughly like you know. So, but the journey is there for everyone. So the culmination is this entry, right? But this entry is called, first off, congratulations. You didn't play yourself. I'm proud of you. And you should be too. Life is meant to be lived in balance and in harmony and in creation. This life is not meant to be lived the way that it is currently being experienced by most people. This is not what I created it for. This is what greed has done. When given free will, you have the ability to do anything you want. And just as much as there is love in this world, there is the opposite of it too. So the opposite has misled you severely with withholding this information from you. So hopefully this message has resonated and inspired you to remember who you are and to set you down the path and be the spark to your realization of your reason for being here and your commitment, your contract, and your purpose. It's infinitely more than you think, right? You just have to go down a process of remembering. But ultimately, it's still up to you. It's always up to you, no matter how many tools and tips you give someone. If they don't want to change themselves, then they won't. So it doesn't matter, even if you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So it is my sincere hope that this story has inspired you to take action because it's told from another expression of you. And at one point in any of these videos, have you seen any chink in an armor or, I was coming from the point of view of you. I am you. Okay? Kept it 100% authentic to remind you of your power. Okay? Now get on your shit, boy. Because you that nigga for real. So, here we are, once again, at what seems to be the end. But in the grand scheme, it's just the begin. Again, time to close a chapter and to begin anew. But the truth is, that is so you. There's no ending nor beginning. All that there is a never-ending continuous cycle of a series of events that happen in succession in the ever-long cyclical linear foreverness. So, before I get carried away, let's reflect on the journey up until this point. Pause. The title of this is Reflections on the End of the Year Lessons. It's December again, and it's time to reflect, to reconnect, to remember, and to realize that this year has been exactly what you needed it to be. This year served you. It didn't harm you. It alarmed you of what you needed to learn to be prepared for what you say you want next. Even if there was pain, even if there was shame, even if you lost a game, you will live to play a game. And the lessons that you learn will be your armor in the future. You have emerged out of this year a more learned and experienced individual, capable of much more than you were previously. Look at the good as well as its twin. Every day and every solar cycle brings with it a renewed chance to learn, integrate, and to evolve. That's all there is to do anyway, is grow or die. That's all there is to it. So, remember, you are, I am, and I am is all there is. You are both the believer and the belief. You are both the creator and the creation. One does not exist without the other. Remember, my brethren, you chose to be here, now, experiencing exactly what you're experiencing, because it's the only other choice you had, because the only other choice you had was to be everything and to be bored. So you chose to experience yourself. This whole thing is the illest version of a game you've ever seen. You tricked yourself into believing that the experience was real so that you could enjoy it fully, as well as to genuinely enjoy once you realize what you actually did to yourself. Ha 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 ha. I'm a G. This shit is the funniest thing ever watching you. You are everything, pretending to be something, all for nothing. Shake my big ass booty. This shit is hilarious. But what else is there to do when you are the creator, experiencing your creation? You are full. You are capable. You are infinite. You are who you look up to. You are infinitely more capable than you've believed up until this moment. You are my son, Simba. You are the Christos. You are everything you want to be. You are your dream, and you are the dreamer. You are capable, and you are already there. It's with let it out. You already know what you about. Niggas shout, top G shit. God is greater than what's above or below. All day, every day, nigga. Para siempre. Days don't exist. Stop acting like a pig. Remember who you are, King. You are the mightiest. Stop playing with your motherfucking self. You that nigga for real. I'm 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 that nigga for real. Niggas be talking like they that niggas, but I'm that nigga for real. Niggas be acting like they were killers, but I'm a killer for real. I'm that nigga for real. I'm that nigga for real. I'm that nigga for real. Nah, I'm that nigga for real. Niggas be talking like they was drunk, but I was drunk for real. Niggas be acting like they a bitch. I'm a bitch for real.